friends, and welcome back to A Mouthful, the podcast where we talk about all things food, art, and life, and maybe even serve up a little tea or insight along the way. I'm Jo.
I'm Ro.
And I'm Fee.
And today we're going to be talking about burnout. This thing that we always hear artists face. So actually, normal people. Everyone, right? Yeah, so grab a snack or drink, get comfy, and let's eat.
Yay!
Okay, so for today, we have a very interesting variety of food, I would think. So we were coming up with what to eat for the podcast. We're like, okay, burnout, then let's have some comfort food. We wanted to get black ball. Because we love black ball. We always have it at Bugis last time.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's no black ball around here.
I'm so sad.
But we saw waffles and tang yuan and sounds good enough lah.
Yeah.
Sounds really good. So this is what we got. We have two different types of waffles today. We have the traditional, good old peanut butter waffle.
Yes, I love.
And then we have black sesame waffle.
I love black sesame.
I actually never tried it before.
Waffle? Black
Like
Is
sesame.
waffle
black
form or black
sesame
in general?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, black sesame waffle.
I haven't
okay.
tried also. I've never
I
tried
don't think
it.
I've tried it either.
I always get
But
peanut
it
butter.
sounds good.
But it sounds good. So
Yeah.
I always get chocolate.
I get
That's
peanut
my
butter.
go-to.
But these days I get plain. Because the peanut butter gets very messy.
You know, I love butter and kaya, but the butter is always that messy.
Because it gets drips.
Yeah, I
everywhere.
agree.
Wow.
the
But I tell
weird.
you, butter waffle is like...
Yes.
It's so indulging. Yes. It's okay.
Yes.
Then we have red date tea with tang yuan.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
Glutinous rice ball.
Yeah. We have black sesame and peanut tang yuan.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I love red date tea actually. We rarely have red date tea with tang yuan. Usually it's ginger.
Yeah, usually it's ginger. I think there's two options. There's red date and then ginger. So I think we picked the red date one.
And then we have tau hui, also known as beancurd, but with brown sugar.
What's the name of this place again?
Kiasu.
Kiasu something waffles. We insert here, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so let's eat. Okay, let's eat.
Yes. Are you okay if I cut the tau hui?
Cut, yes, don't mix.
Lao,
She's
lao,
the
lao.
lao
I got it.
kind.
Yeah, I like to cut in a million
Honestly,
pieces.
me too. Me
Right,
too.
you see?
You can do that to half of it.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, you
We
can do that
don't
to
have
half of it. Yeah. I'm just not gonna see it. While they do that, I'll try the red date tea, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna try the sesame
But this
waffle.
tau hui is not the... Yeah, it's a laban kind. Oh, it's not like the rochor beancurd kind.
Man, it's damn good.
Oh, really?
The sesame is not too sweet.
Ooh.
Honestly, it tastes a bit peanut buttery. So I think maybe it's a bit of peanut butter with like
Cocoa.
black sesame. But I love the nuttiness of it. It's so nutty. And then actually the waffle is not bad. You know there's some kind of
Let me try.
waffle that is not like that. It doesn't look like that. It's a bit softer. The like, a bit flimsy one, the Prima Deli
The
kind.
No, basically they toast it long enough lah.
Yeah, but this one it's a little bit more crunchier.
Oh, I love it.
crispier.
Crispy.
It's good.
And it's
really
green.
Good.
It's green, so it's the old school
Yes.
pandan kind of
Oh.
waffle.
It's good nah. Right.
Let me try.
I'm gonna
But
try
yeah,
it.
it's not the
Huh?
soft nua.
Yeah. Okay, those are good too lah. I like those too. But these ones,
Here the
damn.
texture.
Yeah.
A bit like tasting like toast.
Okay, this waffle is really nice. It's like the crispy outside, chewy inside. Not too sweet, not too pandan-y.
Let me try the peanut.
Wow, damn solid.
I like that the spread is not too liquidy also. Like it's like pasty.
But if you eat this after that, a bit different.
Different as in
Like, a bit hard to taste.
mm.
Like, it takes a while for the
Yeah.
peanut to hit.
I love that it's not too sweet. Neither of these. Usually I think peanut butter can get a bit sweet.
This peanut butter is salted.
Yeah,
It's
it's
salted.
salted.
The salt. Wow.
Wow. Oh, this is such a good choice.
let
Kiasu
me try
waffle,
the
solid. Okay, the red date tea is sweet. I mean, as with red date tea, but it's not too sweet. But there's a xiangness to it that I cannot figure out what it is.
Oh, is it like pandan?
I think they
No.
put like a flower.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
it's pandan.
It's not the
Xiang
red
xiang.
date kind of, because we drink red date tea, right? There's
Got
like
red date,
something-
but then there's a floral fragrance to it.
Brown
Okay,
sugar.
it's on the sweeter end.
Yeah, on the
but
sweeter
with, I mean, all red date teas are that one.
Yeah.
But it's very fragrant.
Can I try the
Take,
Try lah.
I also want to try one.
Okay.
So cute the color of the tang yuan. Pink color.
I'm surprised that it's not rubbery. You know? Like it cuts through very nicely. It's not exactly melt in your mouth, but it's very like you chew through it quite easily. The inside like not a lot.
Yeah.
Very sweet inside.
Yeah.
Is it sweet?
Very sweet,
I can't
I got
really...
the pink one.
I feel
I can
the
taste
pink
the
one.
sugar.
No, but there's
peanut.
not a lot
Oh.
of filling.
There's not a lot of
Yeah,
filling, but
there's
and
not a
it's
lot of
very
filling.
sweet.
It's very sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
But the soup is not
The
bad.
soup is good. I like the soup.
You know what it tastes like?
What?
It tastes like pearl, like brown sugar pearl.
Oh, Okay. And you also have the option to add like additional toppings onto your beancurd. It's like some sort of boba, strawberry boba, mango boba, rainbow sprinkles or something like that.
Sprinkles is gross.
Yeah, we just got it plain with the brown sugar syrup.
Okay, but verdict, waffles great.
The soups are... They're
Okay lor.
okay.
Donut
They have
also.
so many
You got cream
flavors of
cheese,
waffle.
Kunafa.
There's pistachio.
You got kunafa.
Yeah,
sometimes
kunafa, pistachio, strawberry,
Orange milk.
Orange milk. There's an orange milk one. Biscoff. Wow, there's so many flavors. So go check them out. It's really not bad. Their waffles are really not bad. Last episode, we talked about relationships at work, how we navigate the power dynamic within the theatre industry as an actor. We spilled some tea lah.
Not some, a lot.
We spilled a lot of tea lah in the workplace and our experiences of being in shows and stuff. So this week, we're going to talk about burnout, something that is... Everyone faces burnout, something that is quite... it's not a rare thing lah.
Which is very sad. But,
Which is very
you know.
sad. It is what the society is. And I think also in recent years, months, the topic has come up a lot. Right? So it has been quite a bit of like a trendy topic. So my first question to you guys is, what are your signs of burnout? How do you know that you are facing?
I think I can remember a point like when I come home, right, I don't even have the energy to go and shower. Like I'm just seated on the floor and I'm doom scrolling for a really long time.
You always don't shower early.
No, okay. Besides that, but especially more so, like I am so tired, I can't even bring myself to shower. But then at the same time, I'm damn hungry and I need to eat because it's very late at night.
Yeah.
And I haven't maybe eaten something proper. Then I am so tired, but then all I can do is just sit on the floor. I just need to decompress a little bit because I'm so stressed. And if that happens like for a few days, that's when I know I'm like, this is like heading towards like burnout already.
I think for me, same. I think doom scrolling is a huge sign that I'm burnout because I try not to doom scroll, especially at night. Like I usually have a routine where I allow myself to doom scroll for a bit and then I will go do my night routine. But every time I go back to doom scrolling, I know that's when it's like the start. And again, same thing, like if it's a few days of that,
Yeah.
or like a consistent period of me just, and it's not just doom scrolling.
It's like you're mindless.
It's doom scrolling for 3 hours. I don't even want to sleep. I think that's how I know. And then when I actually do get to sleep, it's not restful at all.
I think for me, the not wanting to sleep is similar. I mean, it's just sleep procrastination.
Yes.
Other than that, I won't realize I'm burned out until like months later. I'm actually burnt out and like revive from it. Then I realized, I was burnt out.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah. But I think previously, I knew I was burnt out when I just don't think about anything about work.
Autopilot.
Yeah. Autopilot, I just don't think about it. I just work on because, again, you don't have energy to do anything else.
Yes.
So I just work lah. I think that I'm focusing, bro. I'm just burnt out. Nowadays, I would tell myself like, okay, I need to work out because I haven't worked out in a long time. When I'm burnt out, I'm like, work out, that's the last thing I want to think about. It's just work lor.
Yeah.
I also get very, what's that? Short-tempered. Yeah, then I won't talk to people at home.
I think for me, it's also avoiding people. It's also a very big sign that I'm burnt out. Like I don't want to meet people. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to have a social life. I just want to be alone with my doom scrolling.
I'm the opposite. I want to keep meeting my friends so that I don't have to deal with it.
Actually, what is the difference between like I'm burnt out versus
You're stressed.
I'm just stressed?
Yeah.
I'm really tired. I'm fatigued because of the work that I'm doing, but I love what I'm doing and I'm happy to be here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Burnout is like you reach a point where you don't even feel the joy of doing the work that you are doing.
It's like dread instead of
It's
joy.
like, you're coming to work with a sense of like dread already. And that's why some projects can lead to burnout. But then it's like I'm equally stressed and I'm so tired, but like I'm not exactly like burnt out.
I think it's true. Like I think that joy, I know that even if I'm freaking tired, you know, like I'm stressed and whatever, but I'm still enjoying myself. I think that's just me being stressed. Right? And again, it gets to a point where like it's not fun anymore.
Or can you be burnt out doing what you like?
Oh,
You
definitely.
can be burnt out
Yeah.
doing what you like.
Yeah.
Because you just put too much into it already. You don't take care of yourself. Don't give yourself a break. But for me, the not sleeping thing, right? How I know it's burnout is because I don't want to sleep because I don't want to wake up the next day to do the same things again. That's when I know it's burnout. Because it's like I dread the next day because I have all these responsibilities I have to get to. That's why I don't want to sleep. I think it's really the feeling of dread, the feeling of just no more joy lor.
Yeah.
Autopilot, I think it depends on people because some people go on autopilot when they're stressed also. But I think burnout is like depression but work mode.
Yeah.
I would think it's that way. Like, it's like, because if you're depressed mood-wise, you're just like, you feel numb, you feel like a lot of negative energy. I feel like the burnout might be like a similar version.
Yeah.
Dread,
Yeah.
negative energy, not wanting to do things. To me,
Yeah. I was looking back in like the past year or so, and I didn't realize I was burnt out until literally like 2 days ago. I was burnt out. I have been burnt out like
Last year.
last year. I think it's a combination of like wanting to be better at what I do, needing to find opportunities to do more theatre, and a combination of those things, and then also having to find other streams of income, like a combination of things. And then I realized only recently that joy in theatre, that excitement that usually comes for me in theatre, I just did not have that at all last year. Right, like theatre is a job. And I was fulfilling a job. Even when I'm not doing theatre, I just refuse to touch anything theatre related. Like I don't listen to musical theatre songs. I don't watch theatre as much. I dread watching theatre. Because to me, that was work. Because last year I was in London, I was in UK, right?
Yeah.
And I went to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and I just was not motivated to watch anything. I was there for a week and I watched 3 things.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think you didn't tell us.
I don't think you told us.
was
I told you
yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah, again, so a very recent realization.
You hear it now.
Yeah.
I didn't know you didn't watch anything at Edinburgh.
I watched 3 things.
I thought you were watching a lot of things.
No,
I just assumed.
Yeah, I also assumed she watched a lot.
Because she just didn't tell us.
But she just didn't post
Fringe,
everything.
like naturally you would like want to, or like the natural thing is you want to watch a lot of things, right? I watched 3 things. And I just did not have the capacity to watch anything else. And
Also because
I
you're
did
introvert. You were there alone?
No,
I was there alone, but I don't think
that
it has
will
anything to
affect-
do with
yeah.
it. Yeah, and I did not realize I was burnt out.
Until you thought about it.
Yeah, until I thought about it. Because I realized this time round with the recent production that I do, yes, I'm very stressed, and yes, a lot of shit happened. But then I'm like, but then that joy of theatre is still there. Like I still enjoyed the process. And I'm excited now to watch more theatre, to do more theatre.
Oh, that's great.
So that's the difference, right?
I think
like-
it's the dread, lor. Like, it's the dread or the joy that really separates between I'm just in work mode and I'm stressed versus I'm burnt out.
Yeah. But I think everyone goes through that cycle at some point, even though it is something that you love to do. I think when you put too much of yourself into something, anything, like that can lead to burnout.
I think the most recent incident that I realized I was burnt out, right, is dance.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
something I haven't recovered from it.
I think it's like your dance
Damn.
journey, right?
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
I've been through phases where I'm like a bit burnt out. Like, you know, like after theatre school, then I didn't dance for a while. Then I went back, then blah, blah, blah. But I think this is the worst case. And I don't know if I'll ever go back. I don't even know what's the
Okay.
problem
Yeah.
now.
It's
'Cause
just
like,
your relationship with dance.
yeah, it's just a very weird, I don't know, like a grey cloud. It's the point where I realized I have an issue with the relationship with dance is because a couple of things happened. Like we were rehearsing for a show, and every time I tried to practice that particular phrase or particular choreography at home, right, I kept getting giddy, like dizzy. So I just thought maybe it's my stamina not good lah, or the choreo a bit 转来转去lah.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, okay, fine. Like, let's just put that as a physical problem, stamina problem. But 2 weeks later already, it still happened. So I was like, this might not be a physical problem anymore. Because the first time I attributed it to me being sick.
Yeah.
The second time I'm at home, I didn't feel sick before this, so what's wrong? Fine. Left that. Next day when I go for rehearsals in the morning, I have gone for like class with these few people for months already. Last time I'm like, okay, I'm tired in the morning, because it's freaking like 11 a.m. But I go through class fine. I remember that morning I was warming up and I hear myself telling myself, I hate this.
Oh man.
Shit.
Yeah, like, I hate this. I don't know why I'm doing this.
You're right.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's
at
quite
first-
scary,
yeah,
right?
at first
that's
I was
quite
like,
scary.
okay, I was just convincing myself, maybe because it's very early in the morning. Like, I'm just tired, I'm just cranky. But throughout the class,
You're just
it
like, I
kept
don't want
coming
to
back.
be here.
It said, oh, I don't want to be here. I hate this. And there was a point where I wanted to give up. I think I did give up a bit in class. And I'm the kind that die also won't give up in class one. Because, I'm just like that.
Especially when it comes to dance.
Yeah, like,
you are very
no matter what, I will not give up.
You will push through.
Yeah, but a part of me just gave up. Then from that point on, right, I kept asking myself, do I want to continue doing the show? Do I want to continue dancing? And I went back for rehearsal the next week. Felt a bit better. But I still realized I don't think I want to do this anymore. So I don't really know what.
Like a lack of interest in it already. Like the things that at one time brought you so much joy, but at this point in time, it's like it became a chore.
Yes. But I don't know what brought it to that.
I don't think it necessarily has to have like a specific
reason.
Maybe it's just an accumulation of things.
Maybe. Because prior to this, my last big project with dance was the show. The
Tiny
professional
dancer
show.
one, right?
Yeah, which
you still enjoyed, right?
it was very stressful, very painful.
Oh.
But at the end of it, I still enjoyed lah.
Could it be also like, you're like, in your brain, you're asking like, what is it for? The moment the output doesn't outweigh the
Input.
suffering that you're going through right now, immediately your body goes, what for? Like, what is it worth to keep doing this?
I think that's probably the case for this current show. Because it is the
There's not enough buy-in.
yeah, I'm like, it's just another show lah. I mean, it's not okay. Okay, not like it's just another show, okay?
It really is another project.
I joined it because I want to be a better dancer lah.
Yeah.
But after a while, it's like, I really don't see the point anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, which is very sad lor, because like to me, dance is one thing that like literally was my life for
Period of time.
very long.
Very
More than
long
10 years
time,
already.
yeah.
More than 10 years already. And I've gone through so many different
Yeah.
like competitions, trainings, genres, education with it. So to me, it's like it was quite a sudden, I guess, sudden point that happened. So I'm a bit like, like, is this the end? But then I'm also not calling it the end because I had a very similar thing like that right before. I think it was before that particular tiny dancer thing. But then I found joy again because I was taking class from this particular instructor. Really enjoyed the way he moved. Really enjoyed the way he taught. And that brought me joy again. Like I really enjoyed going to a class. Like his class is difficult, but I love it.
Yeah.
And then the thing happened, and then this thing happened. So I'm like, whether I will recover from it or not, I will never know. If it was me previously, I would push myself to go for class. I'll keep going for class and like try different teachers and try different genres until I so-called enjoy it again.
Which will make you more burnout actually, maybe.
Yeah, it might lah.
Right. Like you completely kill the
Exactly.
joy.
So now I'm just like, I'm just gonna take a step back and like let time do its thing. Then I just busy myself with other things like earning money.
Yeah.
Yeah lor.
And I think that kind of brings us to our last question, right? Like, how do you deal with burnout? Or how you manage, I think,
How do you
manage yourself so that you don't get burnout?
Wow.
I think taking a step back is definitely one of the
Best things you can do.
one of the steps that you can take.
It's really to
with
give space
burnout.
lor, for yourself and your feelings.
Yeah. And I think especially with what we do, it's very easy to, because again, like, it is our hobby, at the same time it's our job. Right. And when hobby becomes job, that takes on a whole different kind of
The
meaning.
line is very fine.
blur, right? Yeah. So then there is that need to feel like I need to keep doing this because it is my life, it is my job, it pays the money and whatever.
I don't think I've had a moment, like, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I shared one time where I felt like I really no joy in something. Have I ever been in that state?
No joy.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Right. That's why I also,
so. Yeah.
I, like,
You will feel
dread.
sian,
Yeah, I will feel
but you won't
sian.
dread. I dread a lot of things before. Wow. What am I doing with my life? Why?
I mean,
oh my god!
like I would dread, but like somehow it never reached like a point where like, oh my god, I
The
don't
breaking
wanna...
point
You don't want to do it
Actually,
anymore.
Or you
now
just
that you
never
say,
tell lah.
wait, the physical theater one.
Yeah, but that's the environment.
The environment was really quite
Yes,
bad.
yes,
I was
yes.
like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Like that one. That one, is that considered burnout?
I would think so lah.
a version of it.
Maybe
It's a
maybe
version
a
of it.
version of it. Yeah,
Like
maybe it's not
the
as
environment
extreme.
is really very bad.
Yeah.
You just want to be out of it.
Yeah, and environmental factors is definitely one big,
Wow, it's one very big factor.
very big
for
factor of
burnout.
burnout. Yeah.
Yeah, like if the bosses are bad and like
If
treatment
you
of people
don't
are
enjoy
bad.
your work environment, if you don't enjoy
Yep,
working
you'll
with
burn
the
out.
people
And
you're
you will
working
just-
with, yeah.
Snowball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the one I told you in the previous episode where it's like the director was like hantaming that one person. After I saw it, oh my God, it like shattered my view of that director. And I was like, I cannot bring myself to work with such a person and such an
Yeah.
environment. Because
Yeah.
if I'm working in such an environment, it's like I'm condoning it. Like, yes,
Yeah.
go ahead and abuse.
Yeah.
I am totally fine. And in fact, I will want to partake in this environment again. You know, like in my brain, like I cannot gel with that. Like
Yeah.
if you abuse someone else, I don't even want to be a part of this thing that you're creating. Because then to me, it feels so like, wow, like
Yes,
why are you
yes, I
creating
agree.
something like that?
Correct.
And then the way you treat human beings are so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that when you talked about like you're so fixated on improving yourself, I think there was a point where I felt that for my students, like teaching. So I was bringing home my struggles with my students, like, and it would extend all the way to 2 a.m.
Oh.
I will be till 2 a.m. I'll be watching video after video after
shit.
video on like how do I better my student. I couldn't stop thinking about my student. I keep ruminating like maybe I should have tried that exercise. Maybe I should have tried this. And then I beat myself over. Why did I do it that way? Oh my God, that was a bad class. You know I should. And it goes on till 2, 3 a.m. That's when I know that
Crazy.
okay, this is a bit much
Yeah.
because repeatedly, and then people hear me like after I verbalized it that I stayed up till 2 a.m. watching videos on how I can better that one class that I had. It's like, because in one way you can say that, you're very self-motivated, you want
you're
to
dedicated,
be, you're
you know,
dedicated, you want to be
dedicated.
better. But
Yeah.
there's a side of it that's a little bit psychotic in a way.
It's like, are you okay? It's
yeah,
2
yeah. So
a.m.
like,
Go
it's
and
my
sleep.
brain like going like I don't know what's wrong with my brain at point at that time of the night already. Yeah, that's when I know that, oh my God, I really need to take a step back because I start to come to class with anxiety also. Like, oh my God, I'm scared I cannot like get that right, or I need to get it right somehow. It was bad.
Yeah.
So that time I was really like, man, this is not the way it should be. I shouldn't be aiming for like perfection.
Yeah.
You know, when you do that, that's another way to lead to burnout lah. Perfection.
Correct.
lah.
Perfection is definitely like I felt like, especially with my journey into becoming a director, and obviously like I am still quite new in this journey, right? Like it is so easy to want to chase perfection because everything is like, and again, because you are leading a team, so there is that want to be perfect, to do everything right, to make sure you have all the answers. And I very quickly realized that was a very dangerous road to be on.
Yes. To
Right.
feel like you need to be the one to provide all the answers.
Correct.
Like as an
To feel-
educator or as a
correct,
director.
exactly. And
Because you cannot.
you can't.
Yeah.
Nobody knows everything, and there is absolutely no shame in you admitting that fact. I think a good thing is now that I am more self-aware. I've caught myself
You
heading
catch
in
your
that direction
thinking lah.
yeah, and so
yeah.
that I like stop it before it can like manifest. Going back to the questions, like how do you deal with or manage like burnout, manage and prevent yourself from getting to the point of burnout?
I think, as you say, awareness is one thing so that it prevents you from getting burnout in the first place, so you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the repercussions is like damn bad. So I think for me, what helped a lot, this regarding the dance thing is what I call like seasons in life. I always
Yes.
believe that everyone has
Different seasons.
Go through different
You
seasons.
go through different
Yes.
seasons.
Yeah, I agree.
As an actor, there is a season for training.
Yep.
So you put your
Yes.
whole heart into training. There's a season for making money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't think about anything but making money.
Yep.
Yes.
And then there's a season for, fulfilling your artistry and things like that.
Yes.
And I think knowing clearly why you are doing certain things makes life so much easier.
Correct.
The
If not,
why. Yes.
you will
knowing your
catch
why.
yourself doing random things and like, why am I doing things?
Yes.
But if you know I'm doing this random thing to earn
To
money,
make money, yeah.
wow,
Yeah,
you'll be like,
yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
don't need to put so much heart into it. I just earn money and go to do other things.
Yes.
So for me, I think that really helps a
Yeah.
lot. Being very clear about what's happening and why you're doing what you're doing.
I think one thing for me that I started doing this year is, other than stepping away or taking a step back from like work, because I think in one of the episodes we kind of established that I am very like work-minded and I'm a very career-minded person. But I think this year I started to recognize as well that I also need time to do other things other than work. And so that meant for me establishing a routine of like, you know, like journaling, like making time for my own hobbies, like taking care of my body and my mental health in general.
So you're in the best state to deal with whatever you're doing.
Dedicating those time to do that, like workout, cooking meals for
Self-care,
myself.
me time, very important.
Like journaling, like actually have established a nighttime routine instead of doom scrolling, that kind of thing, you know? So I tried to do that and I started doing that, and I was quite proud of myself that even throughout that production that I just did, I was able to journal every single night, and I was able to like do my night routine every single night.
So good.
Yeah,
my brain could never, but like keep going.
I stopped journaling in the morning these few months because my work starts at 9 a.m.
I still try to do it, and obviously there are like maybe 1 or 2 days where I just so tired I can't. But I think the most important thing, again with myself, that I have made peace with myself is allow yourself to fail and try again. If you didn't manage to journal tonight, it's not like a NLB or like, oh my God, I have like broke a habit or whatever. Just get back to it lah.
Yeah.
Yes, you always just get back to it.
I think the whole trying and failing and trying again, right? It's very important to start with the smallest habits.
Correct.
So that it brings you throughout all like the bigger things.
Yeah.
So that it makes failing a bit more like, okay, I can do it again, what?
Yeah.
If not, you wait until the big things, you will never do it again, one, because it's so scary.
And I think it goes back to the idea of perfectionism, right? And how that leads to burnout. So allowing yourself to fail, I think is a very big thing for me that I have learned this year recently to prevent myself from dreading.
Wow, that's so hard. Like hearing you guys talk about it, I'm still not there. I'm still trying to like
everyone
deal with like the perfectionist brain.
Have to learn.
Yeah, of course. And I am also a perfectionist. I think,
It's
and a lot of us are
I feel like
perfectionists.
all artists are perfectionists.
Yeah, exactly.
If
And
you
it's
are
so
not,
hard.
wow,
Correct. You have to be
If you're not-
to a certain extent.
you might have some issue going on.
But
I
again,
think-
like, I have to make peace with myself that it's okay to fail. Like, it's okay if you are not the best at what you do at this point in life. And it's such a hard
It's so
thing.
painful.
It's so hard.
But you learn as time goes by.
Correct.
I think it's also, for me, it's like a pride thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I do
like you pride yourself on
Correct.
being like showing up all the time, you know, you have very high standards for yourself. You cannot be less than that. Like nobody even give me the expectation. It's just me on self on my own head.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you
that
need
is
to
the
show
hard-
up for yourself also.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is true.
You need to take care of yourself.
That is true.
So that, I guess this is kind of our conclusion
Show up for
for the
yourself.
topic. Yeah, show up for yourself. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Be kind to yourself. I think that's very important.
Know why you do what you do, and it's okay to not be doing whatever you love every single day.
Yeah.
And the seasons
And
thing
if you
is so real.
It's so real. And you feel like you need to take a step back from whatever that once brought you joy. Do that. There is absolutely no shame in doing that at all.
Yeah, I think the
that's
shame
the
thing is
season for
very
everything.
big.
Correct.
The shame thing is very big even for yourself. And the whole sunken cost fallacy.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Sunk cost fallacy
yes.
also.
It's basically like people talk about it in relationships. Like, I've been in this relationship for 3 years already. I cannot just break it off now
Right,
because then
yeah.
it would waste the 3 years.
But then for me,
you
it's like-
waste 10 more years.
Yeah,
Correct.
like,
So
for
that's the
me-
argument against sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah,
which is
lah.
like, that's why it's a fallacy lah. Like, hello, then you're gonna be in deeper shit down the
Correct,
line.
It's the same
Correct.
for things you have so much passion
Correct.
in.
You're
Like,
like,
you
oh my
do
God,
so long already,
study.
you give up. It's like, how can I spend so much time? I love it so much. You can't say I just don't love it, ma. So it's the whole about this thing, lor. That's why
you're like
take a
fighting
step
with
back.
yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm absolutely no shame to like take a step back and go back to it whenever you want to, whenever
You'll
you
be
feel
happier.
like, you feel like you can, and you're gonna be so much happier for that. I promise you that. Yeah. Wow, this episode so like
I know, right? You know, I
wholesome.
knew that I was burnt out when I started searching on Spotify, like how to deal with burnout podcasts. I was actually listening to podcasts on how to deal with burnout.
But then you didn't know you were burnout. That's
As in, like,
amazing.
that's when I realized that, okay, I'm probably burnt out because I have to search about this, you know? So I'm probably there.
So next week we're gonna talk about self-care, since we're on this topic of like, taking care of yourself. So we're kind of moving from work into self-care. So we'll see. I'm quite excited for what that
Yeah,
topic
that'll be
is
so
gonna entail.
fun.
It's gonna be quite fun. In the meantime, follow us at Mouthful Prods on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram. We're all the same everywhere. And if you have any comments or questions or future topics you want to suggest, you can drop them in the comments below. And then we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.